Hello and welcome to an introduction to SmartFactory Digital Manufacturing Solutions. Today we're going to look at the configuration for the quality and compliance apps, which are designed to be agnostic and support any number of ERP platforms. We will review how the inspection builder allows you to create properties for a variety of inspections, combine them into the appropriate inspections where those properties are needed, deploy the inspection manager to designate how those inspections should be triggered. Then we'll look at the administration app, which allows you to set up compliance requirements at both the work center and audit level. Along the way, we'll showcase where e-signatures can be invoked to ensure you meet your SOPs in a compliant environment. When I go into the inspection builder, you'll notice I can manage both properties and inspections. Let's start with the building blocks, the properties. Properties can be created for any type of inspection. The filter allows me to quickly find anything related to a first article inspection. I may have safety checks. I may be responsible for environmental inspections where I can set up looking at coolers, docks, anything that would require me to be in compliance, or I just want to support the good manufacturing practices of my organization. Today we'll look at a first article property and let's check out thickness. My properties can be product compliance related or process control specific. I can apply a variety of different data types. Grouping allows me to filter, as you just saw. I can label what I need, create a unit of measure. Mandatory imposes that this property cannot be skipped. My limits identify what are valid entries to avoid an operator putting in a wrong value that makes no sense. Checking critical allows me to apply upper and lower control limits for pass or fail evaluations. The URL allows me to establish any reference that will be helpful to the operator or the inspector. Same goes with an image. All of these are possible with every property that you set up. Now let's look at inspections where those properties all come together. So we'll go out to my first article inspection. It's currently active and pending, so I can only look at the details, and I can see that I have length, thickness, width in a first article inspection all grouped together for my requirement when running new product out on the line. To show you how simple it is to set up an inspection, let's just quickly do one. We'll set up a different first article inspection and we'll just call this video test. And you'll see that my wizard quickly allows me to find what I'm looking for, bring them into the inspection, and then if I don't like the particular order of something, I can easily move that around or remove something. Very simple to use. SmartFactory has active wizards like this for all its applications, and for bulk loading it's also possible to upload via CSV. Now let's go see what the inspection manager has capability to do. When I enter the inspection manager, I can manage requests or set up a variety of rules-based inspections. Let's look at managing a request first, illustrating what can be done in a manual way, representing how they get automated. Requests can be directed at any member of the organization where it's important to inspect some aspect of their work. Let's just look at production. I can establish priorities. I can assign it to specific people. I can require approval, and this introduces the idea of a second signature. If I don't want to assign it to a particular person, but I want it to happen at a given work center, very simple to do. If I want to identify a specific work order, I can easily do that as well. That may be very handy for a new product introduction or a particular item for a very important customer. Sign the inspection, click confirm. That inspection's been assigned to that SAF slitter. If I go back to my home, you'll notice there's a variety of various rules. Inspection-based rules show what needs to happen based on an inspection failure or possibly a pass. What is that next step in the workflow? In this particular case, I've set it up at the slitter that a failure imposes a reinspection when running this item. From a time-based perspective, you could see I expect every half an hour when running this item, I want the first article slit check, which is really looking for thickness and dimension. Same thing can be imposed from a product run perspective. Within a work order, I may have numerous product runs, but what I'm most concerned about is the first product run supporting a work order of that product at my slitter requires that first article, and I expect approval to be done by the lead. So you can see that the inspection manager has a lot of flexibility to automate or manually interject requests for specific scenarios, and is very nimble to support the SOPs of your organization. Now let's go look at setting up compliance through the administration app. When I go into my administrative app, I'm presented with a variety of options to configure the SmartFactory solution set depending on the apps that I have deployed. For compliance, I'll start at the Work Center management. I'll select my facility, verify my work center, and I can see that I've already enabled the press break for compliance for the reviewer to confirm the properties, the production, and the component information that's been reported. SmartFactory enables compliance enablement at the work center, and it takes it a step further down to the individual item level, where I may run multiple items through a work center. Some have compliance requirements, others do not. We'll verify that our SLC 200 requires compliance, and I always need the first run to be evaluated. Make the confirmation, and let's add this SLC 300 as well, and you could see it's already been configured at the press break for the first run. These other products may go to customers that don't have that requirement, and that doesn't impose any compliance when I'm running those items at the press break. We'll look at the balance of what's available through the administration app in another video. Thank you for watching this orientation to the configuration of SmartFactory Quality and Compliance. To learn more about the solution, please visit smartfactory.com or review some of the other videos in this series.